I am doing a research project on if students at CBC would rather take an easy A class and get an easy 4.0 but not necessarily learn as much, or take a harder class where they learn more but risk their GPA. So my hypothesis in this project is people are more likely to choose the easy A classes because it helps their GPA, and with the competition to get into good schools today and good four-year universities, you want to get really good marks at CBC.
Easy A.
Alright, so for me, it's because of CBC, and nobody really cares about CBC, so I just rather get an easy A. It's awesome grades, so people will be like, yeah, this guy can be smart.
I just want to get your GPA. Get a better GPA.
I just want to go somewhere else. It doesn't really matter what you get here, so we transfer to some other hip school.
I'd much rather take the easy A class. I hate studying.
I would rather take an easy A at this point because, you know, it would really help your GPA a lot, although overall it won't look quite as great on a transcript taking a less challenging class. But, you know, as far as just getting credits to get your AA, you might as well make it as easy for yourself as you can.
If my GPA wasn't as important, then I would probably take more of the harder classes.
No, just go ahead.
I'd rather take the easy A, obviously, because it helps your GPA. I am on financial aid, so I'm under pressure to make good grades. But I do enjoy learning, but I mean, I enjoy A's probably a little bit more.
I'd rather take a class that requires more of an effort to do it, because if I work so hard to get into college and I have to pay for it, I might as well learn something from it.
Okay, tell me why you'd rather take a harder class.
Because it's more challenge and then you get more and it's look good on your records.
Ah.
Anything worthwhile is worth taking risk and hard work, and if you put a lot of hard work into something, then you get the result that you want. And if you're just taking an easy A class, then it's just like, why am I taking this class pretty
much? These days want the easy A and skate by, okay, where those that are an older, non-traditional student like myself would prefer to challenge themselves and learn as much. However, there are some of those students that are, you would want to call geeks or way up high, that would want to challenge themselves too.
So I think that if you ask that question to high school kids, a good majority of them probably want to take the easy way out. But those that are here in college are actually paying for their classes, are here for a reason, and the material they learn here, they're going to use in the outside world. So even if they get a lower grade, it will benefit them more in the long run.
Here you go.
Go.
It's really not a matter if you would do the easy or not. It really depends on which class, because I'm going to become an engineer, and English to me is really useless. So yes, on English, I'm going to go with easier class to get it done with, because what I've learned earlier is going to be good enough. But if we're talking about math or science or physics, yeah, I'm going to take the harder class so that I can...
The Brubaker.
I picked, it depends what the subject is. If it was something that I didn't need for the rest of my life, then yes, I would take the easy A. But if it was something that I needed for like my major, for my career, then I would take the harder class to actually learn more.
Would you rather take an easy A class and not learn as much?
Okay, the problem is, before you can really answer the question, you have to take into factors like how many other classes am I taking, how difficult are those classes, what are the time requirements with the rest of my life. And then you sit down and say, okay, I need this credit and I'm really interested in the subject.
Get the cool shoe shine. Get the cool. Get
So in conclusion, I've found that interest plays a huge role in the selection of classes. It doesn't really have to do as much with the ease of the class as it does the interest that a person has. A lot of people say that if the class contributes to what they're planning on doing in the quote-unquote real world, then they're more likely to take a more challenging class. But then there's some people, especially people that are going for their AA from what I've seen, they will take the easiest classes possible because they feel like the only thing that matters is a certificate you get at the end, because practically any college will take you if you have your AA. So that's my conclusion.